leaving executive session, I will ask the question from the councilor.
Move to appoint Jenkins for city administrator effective June 26, 2023, and approve city administrator employment agreement.
Oh, I do need it. Thank you. I have a motion and a second to appoint Nathan for city administrator effective June 26, 2023, and approve the city administrator employment agreement. Any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, please signify by saying no. Hearing none, motion passed. Congratulations, Nathan, and we're looking forward to having you as the next city administrator. We will move on to department reports. Rob or Tasha, did you have anything to add?
No, it's just that you had discussion, funny, that you had discussion on business licenses, because we just had that same discussion yesterday. I did, so busy. So this is something we might want to bring back to the work session, just to have a general discussion, city council, if there's any interest in looking at any possible modifications to your resolution. I'll just leave it at that at this point. Also, as I mentioned earlier, the city does not appear to have the authority to require demolition permits. So I was going to do a survey with a number of other city larger, particularly that have their own building departments, to find out what authority, if they do require it, and what authority they have for a demolition permit. Bring that back to them to also determine, do you really want to have a demolition permit? You know, what is the policy purpose you're trying to achieve? And if so, then get an ordinance prepared so that you can have that authority.
They do.
Do they? Okay.
Just the other day, someone came in with some questions about needing a demolition permit. And when I pulled our permit form, there's a box to check.
Oh, we have a box. We have a fee.
Okay.
We just don't know we're allowed to do it at this point.
All right. Great. So yeah, look further into that. Anything else?
No, you have the report. So this is a draft, and you'll probably see some things that you question. I had questioned a couple of things that I'm still waiting for the consultant to get back. But this will give you some reading material just to go through and see what the premise is in terms of road maintenance management looks like, and you kind of get a budget feel for what resources you have available moving forward and what kind of projects are being the software is picking out. But I did want to reaffirm, even though it names these specific projects, when you get around to actually doing them, you're going to have to put eyes in the ground and really determine, are these the right mix of projects for the right treatment? Someone has to make that decision. So it's a good tool. You still have to have a human involved to really make the proper call. But the consultant that's going to be coming to you, Joe Condor, he is a former manager for Marion County a number of years back, and he used to, while he was manager with Marion County, would provide these type of services to counties and entities throughout the state, and then eventually just took off where this became his own business. So he comes with a vast amount of experience as far as asphalt preservation goes. Good conversation, I think you'll have with them.
And that will be
Next work
Wednesday.
session.
Tasha, anything to add?
The fire department brought me this flyer and asked that if anyone wants to volunteer for the pancake breakfast service, if they volunteer, and please sign up. So I told them I would let you guys know at the council meeting. And also, they're asking some other entities to come to the pancake breakfast, and if the city is interested in setting up a table at the pancake breakfast and just having some representation from the city, that they would be happy to come this year.
What's the date? 23rd July.
Yes.
July?
Last time in July.
Let them know if we want to have a table, and we'll make it happen.
We have a good way to start trying to split with another city councilor.
Yeah, and I will give everybody the actual adopted budget
Yeah.
in the book.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, if we do, if we do set up a table, it'd be a great opportunity to recruit for. Just say, I am gonna tentatively say, actually, no, I can do that. Yeah. I shall always really be there for me.
Yeah, I'll be there. So, do you have a time preference?
No, you don't want this to say anything?
I feel like there was a lot of the 9 o'clock shift. That's when I felt like there was a lot of openings.
Yeah, then I watched it last time I checked it out. So are they doing shifts in the volunteer stuff?
Yeah. Okay, we might have more on the.
So my son set it up in a point, I didn't do shifts. But that's not true.
Anyone else?
They are.
I think that we
It's
should
usually
usually
set
set
up
up
like 6.
I think we should do the community table.
Okay,
So I could probably be there for like.
when they said we want to hand out, like, I don't know if we have anything to hand out, really.
We might be able to get something to hand out by then, but probably just like from 8 AM on.
And I can help out with, actually, and if we do a city table, I'd rather do that than.
Okay. I'm just passing on the message.
Yeah, I can help with the city table, but it would have to be the, I can do the early shift. Well, you can, I'll tag you out.
Okay,
But people don't really come before then, when do they start serving,
Like, people start coming early.
Yeah, I went to McMinnville once and I was shocked, I sure.
I think it's like 6:30 to
That's when I eat, get everything.
6 AM to 11:30.
Oh, they serving breakfast.
Yeah, it was, I had read this for pancake last year, yeah, no, people are there early.
I mean, I wake up there early, but I don't.
I don't get that, 9.
You'd be surprised how many people are there between 7 and 9.
Yeah.
7 of my kids.
I'll just tell them that we do want a city table and that we will have people,
Yeah.
and then we can discuss the. But as far as actually volunteering at the pancake breakfast.
Yeah.
We'll just focus on the city table.
Then we let's make a center.
I'm fine with that, I'll be there.
We saw the public works reports, the library report, June 22nd is in top of the library. Sign up. Adults are welcome to keep the book off too. City engineering and billing and the attorney and planning report, any questions on those? Questions to bring back? Okay, we will move on to business from the mayor and city councilors. President Dyche? Nothing. Councilor Bojorquez?
I have been slowly chipping away at the city ordinances. And have completed reading all of them. Front to back, it's a small section I skipped for animals, because I do not. Think there's anything in the animal section that applies to HB 3115. And the mayor and I met on Monday, went over what the red flag. And about halfway through the email to you, I decided rather than just putting the ordinance, I would put the actual language in red line, which is why I couldn't get it to you last night. So I will continue to work on that and get it to you hopefully by tomorrow.
Okay.
And
When I reached out to Bill, I told him, most likely by tomorrow evening, like meeting actually tomorrow evening, so.
okay. And so that's me. I'm step closer to getting it done by July. Okay.
And then, on that same subject, are you available for a Zoom at 10 on Monday? Yes. So the plan with that is, Melissa had put in that work, I'm gonna really focus on the camping. Works chapter. And the language there, and then we'll run all that by Bill, and then Rob's gonna help to craft that new text. That includes all of this. That might necessitate a special council meeting. On even June 21st, because that has to happen before July, right? July 1st is when.
Well, I'm on June 20th.
I'm on TV.
So let's plan on the 28th. As long as we can get a quorum here. Which is just 4 of us at this.
And Nathan will be here, I mean, hopefully, but it's been started on the beginning.
What time? 5:30, 4:30, 5:30. June 28th.
Right.
Anything else, Councilor Jenkins? Councilor McArthur? Nothing. Councilor. Councilor Thompson? No. I don't feel that the 3115 was gonna be one of my updates. Asking about that meeting, since I'm we'll plan on, we also might have an update at next week's work session. And then I just wanted to correct today, Rob and I met in Nicholson, Brandon Williams, and Bergman, which are the district, ODOT district manager, the head mobility specialist, and the planner, the region planner. And so we talked about grant opportunities for ODOT at the federal level. We brought up concerns, we talked about figure to school and applying for their planning grants opposed to just only construction, because our plan is out of date and we could better encompass the city transportation system as a whole, because it's anything within a mile of school. Just really leveraging some other stuff that might be out there. And then we went out and looked at the wide transversable medians that people use as turn lanes that are legally not turn lanes. And I asked if anything could be done in terms of striping or educational materials, what could be done, and they seemed they were very intrigued by the way they saw them be used as we walked down the road. We're not the only community to have those, but they're exceptions to the standard. And then there was consensus they're not really the safest. So that has been brought to ODOT's attention. And they just shared some ways that we can stay more involved in what I can do. But they really appreciated and as new as in that position and asked what can you do, and she said you're the second entity that's reached out for a meeting and just communication. So we will do that. Yeah. And yeah, anything else I think I'll say until next week. Anything else we're gonna go there? Last final motion. Motion to adjourn. Second. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, please signify by saying no. Are you going to be working on that?